Hey, this is Cozy Womb, episode 34. And we're talking about the struggles of a single parent and a daycare / pre-K schedule. So, I have a 4-year-old that will be going to pre-K in a month. And my schedule that I work for my job that I had for the last 4.5 years is a night schedule. Clearly, it does not work. Therefore, how we change our schedules is we do a bid, unfortunately, and I did not get the ship I bidded for. So my choice now is to leave my job while I have everything still coming in. Like, I'm not leaving a job. Not have my benefits. Work somewhere else that's definitely going to pay me less. But I'll probably be able to fit, my 4-year-old going to school in better. Then on top of me having my 4-year-old going to school, I have my 1-year-old who has to go to a daycare. So the pre-K that my 4-year-old goes to does take 1-year-olds for $1,069 a month. Excuse me. Hey, you guys! Listen, and that's how you get them. But I'm just saying, like, for me, being the only one I could depend on right now, that's completely unrealistic. So right now, I'm just in between being out of a sitter that's consistent. I'm trying to get my mother, who's not working, to come here from Florida until I figure out a plan. I'm trying to look for a new job at the same time. Mind you, I want to move in October. Yeah. And I have no help right now. Unfortunately, my 1-year-old's father and I can no longer do things how we were doing it because of a situation. So I'm left to do everything myself right now. It sucks, but that's the safest way right now to do things. So that's what I'm trying to do. And all this past week, I've called out of work multiple times. I've had multiple people watching the girls. Tomorrow I'll have someone coming to my house to watch the girls so I can work both jobs and act like it's a regular day when it isn't. But all of this, as a single parent, we do. And I'm just trying to prep for, my 4-year-old going to pre-K. I know she's very excited. She's been talking about it all last year. I love her new school. I had to change her school. I love her new school. I love where it's at. It's very chill. The kids are like a mixture of ethnicities. I love it. The school is clean. I met some of the teachers there. It's just a really looks like a really nice place. I just at this point in time, I just want to move forward. Like, I want to get out of this unsure mind frame that I'm in right now. I want to know sure things are set up because I'm a planner. That is how I move around in my day-to-day. I plan things out. And when I can't plan things out because my job is not a sure thing, having a sitter for my 1-year-old is not a sure thing. But these bills are definitely a sure thing. Me having to be at work on a schedule is definitely a sure thing. Me not having a consistent sitter right now is not a sure thing. And just everything right now for me is just really up in the air. Some days I wake up and I want to just move to a different state and just start from scratch with my kids. And that's not the smartest thing for me to do because I wouldn't have anyone wherever I would move to that I knew. So I'm just, here, single parenting with, 2 jobs on the line. My life on the line. It's hard. I'm not sad about it. Am I stressing? A little bit. Because I'm trying to be within my day. I'm trying to make sure what's going on is not affecting them. So I take them to the park like it's a normal thing. I take them out like it's a normal thing. We go grocery shopping like it's a normal thing. But all the weight right now is on me right now. And it sucks. And that's what happens when you are a single parent trying to do it all. Sometimes I wish I could duplicate myself. Because I know if I duplicated myself, the other Chantal would have a plan. The other Chantal will take care of it. But it's just very shitty right now. So yes, parenting by yourself and having someone going to pre-K is hard. And if you are not parenting by yourself, let's talk about how both parents can help each other. Okay? All right. All right, so if you're not a single parent out here and you're expecting a kid to go to pre-K, right now I would be buying supplies or figuring out what their supply list is. My daughter's orientation is in 2 weeks. Yes, it's during the day, late in the day, which I don't understand. So I have to call out of work. I already have to call out of work at the beginning of the day because I have a court date. And it's smack dab in my morning, so yeah. But find out what the supply list is. Of course, they need probably like a notebook. They need crayons. They need probably a glue stick. They need kids' scissors, a lunchbox, a backpack. Put their name on everything. When I tell you put their name on everything, put their name on everything. Some things you may find that you probably have to buy 2 of, just in case. Make sure you buy bottle brushes, because I know sometimes these kids' cups got little pieces of it in there. You just want to make sure you're cleaning it thoroughly. It's going to be at 8:30, probably to a 3 o'clock or a 2:30 schedule for pre-K, which the reality is nobody's schedule for work is like that unless you work from home or you don't work at all and you're just dropping off your kid and going home, running errands, and then picking them up. I wish that was my day, but it's not. So I leave at 5 a.m. in the morning and I come home at 10:30, so everything about how I do things right now is going to change. And I'm just trying to mentally prepare for that. Such a transition. Also helping out if both parents are there. Someone focus on either being the drop-off person and someone focus on being the pickup person. Don't be late for pickup. Okay? That is key. It is prep. If you know how long it takes you to get to the school without traffic, make sure you leave with at least 15 extra minutes if it is expected traffic. Unfortunately, I live in Atlanta and traffic is what Atlanta is. It sucks, but it's better if you prepare for it. So that's what I've been trying to do, is prepare for everything. Also, buying clothes. If your school if their child's school doesn't need uniforms, buy them loose-fitting clothes. Make sure you always pack a change of clothes for them, just in case accidents happen. New socks, new shirts, pencils, a good safety pencil sharpener for a kid is good. And make sure they have like some place in your house set up to do like homework and work on things. And just be prepared to deal with new habits, because when other kids are around other kids, they pick up what other kids do and they bring it home. Also germs. So I'm gonna need for y'all to go out, buy your Tylenol, buy your allergy medicine, get your Claritin, make sure they have sanitizer, in their bag or looped onto their bag or lunchbox. Get your Lysol ready. Get your Lysol for the car. Get your Lysol for the house. Because when I tell you other kids' germs, make sure other kids is just going to bring it home to you. And we don't got no time to be out of work. So prep for that. Also, shoes. Make sure they're easy shoes. I'm sure no teacher wants to be bending down throughout the day tying, 25 plus different kids' tennis shoes. Velcro is /Jesus. Get some shoes with some Velcro on it. Save a life out here. What else can I tell you? Give your child the drill. The drill of, hey, when you go to school, listen to the teacher. If they tell you to take a nap, you take a nap. If someone hits you, you don't hit them back. You go to tell a teacher or an adult. If you have to go to the bathroom, you make sure you tell your teacher beforehand. You never walk away from your teacher. You never walk into the street. If someone comes up to you and tells you they're supposed to pick you up, you don't go. All of that. Have that discussion. Okay? Don't put your child out here in school blinded by what life is about. Okay? I'm ready to have that talk with Anya because she's very friendly. And that's what I'm about to do. For Ari, it will be a whole different transition of me introducing her to a new sitter. So that's what that's going to be. That's going to be a little different. But hopefully my mom, gets here in time, so I have a little bit of time to figure out what's that's going to be. If I could find a sitter on the way of me taking Anya to work, and figuring out what my new job is. As you can hear, I am needed. This is Shan. Thank you for listening to Cozy Womb. I am out. Deuces.